Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play this game. Age of Mythology Retold on a Mysterious JG. Last time, um, I don't know, I really can't think why I thought it would take more than one video to do the Cerberus mission, other than, I guess I just had more memory of playing through that mission than I had of playing through some of the other missions that are left to go. That doesn't mean that it would take longer. So last time, 2 videos ago, we had the big plot twist where it was confirmed after our suspicions were roused by Theocrat Krios sending us to Mount Olympus to overthrow the Olympian gods that maybe we were serving a dark power. It was confirmed when Prometheus rises out of the earth and starts tearing up our own army. But somehow our army, it's like Theocrat Krios disguised himself as a demon and started being all demonic. A big chunk of the Atlantean army is now openly serving the Titans. I guess it's just some subset of the Atlanteans who are following Castor, son of Arcantos, who realized they were used and are turning against the Titans now. But it does feel like the Titans just started attacking the Atlanteans, and some of them, I don't know, in theory, there could be something interesting going on here where some of the Atlanteans fell in line. I feel like there's a Blizzard-style thing with a lot more dialogue and optional dialogue, and not that StarCraft had optional dialogue, but StarCraft 2 obviously has a lot of, color and stuff between missions that you can do. There could be a whole interesting story where Prometheus is not just a giant inarticulate monster, but does communicate with some of the Atlanteans and brings them into the fold as willing. And honestly, other than the fact that it's kind of implied that if the Titans rise, that they'll kill everybody, like there's no particular reason the Atlanteans would be against the Titans unless they're assuming the Titans are going to kill everybody, because the Atlanteans were kind of betrayed by the Olympian gods in this story. Poseidon, at least, who was their main god, so yeah, it's a bit confused. But at any rate, the Atlanteans are now fighting against Arcantos, and our force that we're kind of controlling is not Arcantos, but Castor, and now we have our kind of heroes from the first game back, Ajax and Amonra. I don't think the Nordic lady is back. Where we have a force, although this mission will be the Norse. In the remaining few missions after this, it's going to be the Atlanteans again. But we're fighting we're fighting enemy Atlantean armies. They're doing as much as they can to get the Atlanteans in, because, and this is also, I think, why we've got a campaign explanation of the Norse. I think if you bought Age of Mythology back in the day, and this is back in the day when you would actually buy a physical disc and install it on your computer, and it would come in a box that you would buy at a retail store, like Electronic Boutique or Babbage's, I think you could just buy Age of Mythology and just play Age of Mythology. I think you could just buy the Titans expansion. I don't know if you had to own Age of Mythology. It was like you could buy Brood War and play the Brood War stories and not play the original StarCraft. Or maybe I'm wrong. Because I don't think you could just buy Lord of Terror without buying Diablo 2. But at any rate, they're kind of not assuming you know how to play as any of the factions other than the Atlanteans, who are introduced in their own mission. And I don't think we ever play as just straight-up Greeks. So yeah, get ready for a mission where So I don't know, I'm recapping the whole game to stretch for time here. The Titans have betrayed the Atlanteans, although most of the Atlanteans are now joining the Titans. Then we take a quick trip to Egypt to stop Cerberus, who is tearing up Egypt, using the same Guardian statue that we deployed against Gargarensis' army, or Set's army, or whatever, in our previous adventures. And now we're heading up to the Northlands to stop some kind of Norse Titan, and then we're going to go after the Titans proper. Let's restart the mission. Rampage. The heroes sail to the Northlands to stop a rampaging Titan and find an ally with a familiar sickle.
I wish we could have brought that Guardian with us.
I don't think we need the Guardian.
Why doesn't Mega Man
This
use weapons
Titan
from the
looks
prior
much
games?
weak.
This is not a Titan.
That's right. The Titan is over there.
I'm Titanic Timmy. This is Tommy the Titan over here. He is a bit bigger than Volstagg.
I am King Volstagg.
King Volstagg, are you fighting the Titan?
I think we're supposed to remember who King
I just
Volstagg
had to
is.
get some of my men. I think they'll be able to slow him down a little.
I
Why do
think
you
we should work
freeze that,
together.
dear?
I have a settlement for you. I suggest you build a base there. You will lose many men in this battle.
It's gonna be great. So this is a fun thing I did not put together playing the game myself. And again, I keep mentioning Giant Grant Games. Watching his content kind of brought this to my attention, and it did seem pretty cool, though. So King Volstagg, maybe he shows up in the Dwarf's Gift campaign, the one with Brock and Eitri. I think he's a villain in that. But he's mentioned in the main game, the Fall of the Trident campaign, because we have those missions where we're carrying around this banner, and we get all the Vikings mad, but we still unify them in that very silly mission where you just have to kill their main guy, and then their whole force joins you. And like Loki's laughing at us because like, ah, you dumbasses, I tricked you. Yeah, because Volstagg was a Jotun who had been fighting all the humans, and all the humans hated him. And Loki was playing a trick by making our heroes carry his banner around and piss everyone off. So Volstagg was infamous among the human inhabitants of icy Midgard as a troublemaker, a destroyer of homes. After the great Atlantean hero Arkantos stopped Gargarensis from unleashing Ragnarok upon the cosmos, Volstagg rethought his hatred of humankind. Through a series of events, including taming Nidhogg, he won the favor of his former enemies and united his giants and Norsemen in peace. This is a little minor quibble I'll have with the game. I think it's cute that there is this backstory that you can read if you want about how Volstagg has kind of turned over a new leaf and is working with the humans now. I don't know if Volstagg is a legitimate figure from mythology or not. I suppose I could look it up. I probably won't. Because there are, like Gargarensis, not an actual, and Arkantos. These are not actual figures from Greek myth. There are Cyclopses in Greek mythology who are aligned with Poseidon. There are heroes in Greek mythology similar to Arkantos. Circe, who's mentioned in one of the missions, is a real figure from Greek myth. I don't think Volstagg... excuse me. I don't think Volstagg is an actual figure. I think they're just kind of playing around with the idea of ice giants who are a real part of Norse mythology. I kind of like when sometimes they explain the real mythology and not the in-game story. And this one, it's like presenting the in-game story, but I think it could be confused with real Norse mythology, and I find that mildly objectionable. Anyway.
These Norsemen will help you build your base.
So we've got random dudes. We got medium berserks. Trying to think what we actually need to be doing here. I think we want to get a temple going. I think we want to get... Oh, no, I've already messed up. I forgot. We don't... I forgot. Hold on. Yeah, probably it would be okay to make one misclick at the beginning of this, but I forgot that with the Norse, our infantry are our builders. We need to send these... They made a point of having them show up at the back. I think we need to take these Norse infantry and have them start our town.
I have a settlement for you. I suggest you build a base there.
Because these guys...
You will lose many men in this battle.
Volstagg flag bearer. This Norseman carries this flag of Skult's village. Severed hands and eyes decorate the gruesome standard. When asked about the flag's grisly imagery, Skult said, "Well, the Norse are violent people. The infamous raiding or Viking that the Norse are known for started in late 8th century CE, though it is likely they had been raiding the immediate neighbors before sailing to England, Ireland, and Europe.
Build your base.
All your base are belong to me." So, in fact, yeah, we want to get an economy going pretty quickly. It is pretty important to use Volstagg himself correctly. He is the key to this mission. Because there's this... So we can construct a town center on the settlement that Volstagg has provided as a base. Optional, protect Volstagg's temples to receive frost giants. Every so often we get frost giants from the temples that haven't been wiped out. Because this enemy force with a Titan in it will just be wiping out temples, and we can't possibly save them all. Is the Titan named Ymir, or is it just Titan? Titans emerge from Tartarus to wreak havoc upon the earth. They're very dangerous to anything near them. Soldiers, civilians, and buildings. They are creative The destructive force of nature and thought, Titans ruled over the cosmos before the rising Olympians, the other newer gods. I didn't read about, didn't really read about the, didn't actually read at all about, what do you call him, Cerberus, so I don't know why I'm reading about that guy, other than I think it's interesting he doesn't get a name. Because the enemy force is just called Ymir. But that unit is called Titan. It is not really...
We must stop the Titan before he destroys all of the villages.
That is the thing that we should do.
Would be able to kill this monstrosity. I will summon him, but it will take time.
He's pretty lazy. Alright. What are you... Yeah, get on with it. What are you waiting for? Alright. The thing about this mission is that you can freeze the Titan with full stag's breath, and it has a fairly good recharge time.
Volstagg can freeze the Titan.
Yeah.
We must not lose him.
Only my breath will be able to slow the Titan. Yo.
Optimus, Volume.
Yo, Igmoon.
Prostagma, Horo.
Yo.
Do you think we want one of these as well? Yeah, we can't stop the Titan. We can mess up his armies pretty good. Oh, we probably want to get down here before he even gets started. I don't know if a quick raid before he gets going is an option. This is probably a mistake, but the idea of not even letting them get a town center up is pretty appealing. Yeah, because that's just the Titan by himself. Okay, this didn't work. I'm being silly. Alright. Trying to get a quick win. Like, I definitely defeated the enemy village and stopped everything except the Titan as pressure when I did this off screen on, you know, filthy casual default difficulty, of course.
I wish we could.
But yeah, like, you really are just freezing the Titan and then escaping from him every so often because the Titan is unstoppable.
Settlement for you. I suggest you build a base
And will wipe out your army.
You'll lose many men in this battle. These Norsemen will help you build your base.
Yo. But yeah, we want to save these villages as long as we can because we get free Frost Giants, but free Frost Giants don't actually make that much of a difference, so... Could be overthinking things a bit. Eventually, yeah, if I don't try to go on offense to their silly little starting base here... Well, hold on. If I come in here before... If I freeze the Titan and kill this army... It could be an even quicker start, could stall them out.
A village has been destroyed! We must stop the Titan before he destroys all of the villages. The Retold will be able to kill this monstrosity. I will summon him, but it will take time.
No, this is not possible. I'm being silly. All right. So I really thought it would be interesting if I could completely short circuit the beginning by freezing the Titan, but no, there's too many starting forces. I'll be able to outproduce them, and you don't have to beat that base. You're not, I guess, particularly intended by the mission design to beat the base, but you can, and we probably will. But it'll be a race against time to beat the base before winning the mission normally.
For you. I suggest you build a base there. You will lose many men in this battle. These Norsemen will help you build your base.
Yeah, boy. These Norsemen work for me. I mean, they're not slaves. No, don't get me wrong. Everything's fine. They're just they work for me. That's all I'm saying. So I don't think it's probably not possible to save this base. Although it probably is possible to get in here and freeze the... Oh, I didn't mark him separate. Oh, it's Titan breath. Okay. It's possible.
The Titan before he destroys all of the villages. The Retold will be able to kill this monstrosity. I will summon him, but it will take time.
Maybe it is possible to short circuit this thing. I think I better be paying attention to what's going on if I want to do that, though. Ah, the Titan's back up. This might be the thing that prevents it from being possible, the Titan being back up.
It seems Volstagg can freeze the Titan. We must not lose him.
Only my breath will be able to slow the Titan.
You guys, stop fighting the Titan. You can't beat the Titan. Get over here and beat these infantry. I think we lose automatically if Volstagg is defeated. Ajax, get over here. All right. I think we short-circuited the mission. I was curious if it was possible. It's not intended. Full stag. Get off of him. You guys get away from him. He will hopefully de-aggro from us and start attacking. Yeah, alright. So now he's by himself, so that should make it slower for him to destroy stuff. But yeah, okay, so we short-circuited the mission. I was curious if it was possible. And apparently, on this difficulty level, it is. So the Titan is now by himself. Poor guy. Alright, let's get building on a forge, followed by some... Oh, you guys can get a cart going. Yeah, but we okay, so we've completely short-circuited it now. He's gonna go around... Oh no, he spawns more guys, but they're not gonna build themselves a base. Oh, they might build themselves a base up there, actually. Does this require more wood? And we got... Alright, so we got frost giants appearing, and let's get you guys rallied up somewhere. Yeah, this is going weird because I have taken a weird track. This does what? Makes our Urshers inflict additional damage. This gives Huntress Acts. I think we can kind of slow down our operations against the enemy armies since we've stopped its ability to produce. I do think they're going to build a base. Oh no, actually in the past they just built that initial base. They never built at the other places they took over, but maybe their AI will do differently when they don't have a base anywhere else. I didn't leave myself enough wood to make a cart. Yeah, they don't seem to be bothering to build a base as they go. So Nidhogg arrives in 13 minutes, and because of my goofy tactics, this will either be multiple videos to do this mission or one long video. The other problem is I haven't been using freezing breath, so we're losing bases faster than we probably should. But our heroes should be pretty darn effective. It's weird we have to fight the enemy trees. You guys should join this army. I really need my guys to stop trying to kill the Titan. That is a waste of time.
Leger. Malista. Esbaken. Ani. Esto. Etimos. Leger. Nashiza.
Just messing with this poor guy at this point. See how far back we can lead him. If I can freeze him frequently enough, he won't even get to recharge his dudes, because when he's got no troops, he occasionally just kind of stomps and makes dudes appear. Alright. You're Hersers, okay. This makes Hersers do better, so I'll build it. Overall, yeah, this is just a silly mission now. We're just playing for time because we've broken the mission. But we might as well build the ultimate army of throwing axemen. Can't think of any reason not to. Up to and including the fact that it's silly and we don't need to. Doesn't seem like a good reason to me.
Another village has fallen to the Titan.
Oh, I guess that count as destroying a village should have been faster. Although our powers hadn't recharged yet, so I couldn't have done that any faster. Our power is just now recharged. Green villagers, I'm gonna get out of there. Just throwing that one out. Full stack breath. Try clarets. Need a couple more villagers to get our food coming in faster. I don't know why I want to reach level 4 other than just to say that I did, you know. Now this provides a small trickle of gold. I think in some previous version of this it actually made your guys stronger against Titans, which doesn't really matter right now. It seems like only some of the... Well, never mind, there's not that many left. Yeah, I feel like he's actually wiping out the map pretty fast. We didn't actually slow him down that good. I said I was going to try to go to a new age, and then I decided to grab a bunch of upgrades. But what does cost a little bit of gold? Shit. Oh, but not food. Let's make a billion of the ultimate axeman. Can I just set rally point to here so that as you generate units, they'll go here? Because that would be cool. This is probably a waste of money, but we'll build a quick cart for this, even though I got carts all over the place here. Food is gathered faster. I don't know why I'm researching farms other than the vague hope that we'll do something. Volstag's pretty... he can stand up to the Titan for a minute. But basically, the thing that buys us time is just not letting the Titan go around smashing buildings without us distracting him. Getting an army of those guys is useful. We want to do... well, that just costs us more food. Baby mother. Yeah, so we've kind of wrecked the mission.
Something. Yo.
But in a fun way, I think.
Skipan? Something. Tilbúin. Ég vil.
See, he's auto-freezing this guy, too, so we really don't have to do very much. And we're occasionally getting stuff from Volstagg, who I guess represents the green forces on the map? Oh, we need a hill fort. I was wondering why things were, Alright, let's build a hill fort. Why wouldn't we build a hill fort? Let's build a hill fort right here. And try to make sure that this guy never gets to it.
The Neathog is coming. We must hang on a bit longer.
Hang on for more Neathog action. So we're gonna have some dudes come and attack him with their ultimate throwing axes. They're not that ultimate because we haven't finished all the upgrades and... But, you know. It's the thought that counts, I guess. The thought of what ultimate means, because it doesn't mean what I said it does. Oh, that's interesting. He kind of got unstuck in time there. You guys done over here? Alright, good. That means we can... we can get fired, guys. We can get Thimbleviner. You focus on infantry. You give us bravery. Us crawls do more damage. Berserker gang. Don't think any of this matters. Ragnarok or Thimbleviner. Let's use... I think I use Baldur. We've used Baldur a lot. Let's use Tyre. Doesn't matter. We've won this by virtue of short-circuiting the poor Titan. I don't think we're beating him without the,
Já, timbursveit.
What else is there? Gold. Let's go do gold. Yep. How quickly is this going to go against us? Well, King Volstagg's in trouble, but he just autocast, so... We don't get that much for, Man, we're killing this guy slow. It is I think it's probably possible to kill him without using, Nidhogg, but Nidhogg is the plot way to kill him. But yeah, I think it's, of course, these guys start dying very quickly once, once the freezing, is stopped and he's back to full power. Yeah, he auto-casts it too.
My brothers.
Stab this jerk. Let's get in there. Let's see if we can take him out. These guys are going to be of limited use. Oh, I can't upgrade these guys past me. Oh, this is... I was hitting the... I thought there was like a separate upgrade for different units, and no, that's not how it works. Sorry, Mr. Tyre. Unless you're not Tyre, you're just Titan. Our bad. We were mistaken. He doesn't have health regen. The Titans usually have health regen. What he does have is the ability to chase us, but not the patience.
Something. Something. Tailwind. Big moon. Tailwind.
These guys don't usually... Alright, let's get them to come down here and build... I can build great halls to get those heroes that are ranged. Let's get another group of these guys going. Now my thing to do with the rest of this mission is to try to see if we can win without using the intended myth unit. Alright, here we are. Now this is a real dick move, because we're hanging out here where all of our, we're actually getting healed as we fight them. So, goatees. We actually never built a, market, which is a problem. Nidhogg arrives very soon, and it is the intended way to win the mission, as I've mentioned already. Don't even know at this point that we're going to need him. We're up against the population limit now. Let's forget about trying to build a whole bunch more these heroes, because I think we're just going to win. Yeah, the Titan not having regen is unusual and makes this pretty doable. Till win. Who cares? So the Nidhogg's here. It's a heroic dragon. It is Draco Niflheimous. In Niflheim, the Norse realm of the dead, lives a great dragon or serpent Nidhogg, whose name means terror of corpses. He gnaws at the roots of the world tree, Yggdrasil, waiting for Ragnarok. Yggdrasil is also home to an eagle and a squirrel named Ratatosk. Ratatosk ferries insults back and forth between Nidhogg at the tree's roots and the eagle living up in its branches. What is the eagle doing? Other dragons who seek to destroy the world are Grabak, Graffelvorth, Goin, and Moin. Yeah, this is a bunch of jerk. Nah. We don't need that. We don't need no stinking Nidhogg. No need. No need for Nidhogg. In the next episode of Tenchi Guyo, or Tenchi in Space, no need for Nidhoggs. Followed by Moon Mission. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's gonna go faster with Nidhogg, but I think we got it. We had 2 villages left. We did not get the optional of protect Volstag's temples to receive frost giants, because I don't really understand how that one even works. But I think we're going to stop the Titan. And yep, it doesn't like plot, stick around with 1 hit point left or anything like that. You just win. Baby. So we're not going to continue our journey. We went about 10 minutes over, but that's fine. So that was a very silly mission. I don't think on Titan difficulty I could have gotten away with taking out the Titan's base at the beginning, before its first base is established. But it doesn't matter because off screen, I mean, a similar strategy. You have to actively use full stag to bait and slow the Titan, or it just makes its way around the map. And nothing you have other than the Frost Giant can really stop it. But as you saw, you actually can stop it. It's just that it gets in and does a huge area of effect on your infantry if it's not slowed up. And its base that it builds launches like harassment raids on your base while it's, because the Titan goes around in a very, I'm using my fingers to show you, like you can see, the Titan does a programmed in path around, snaking around through the green villages to get to your village. I believe building, like going to one of the places that's destroyed and building a new base, I haven't gotten to the point where I needed to. I imagine you could use that to stay alive even after it gets all the way to your base. But no, once Nidhogg or once he's built Nidhogg, then you win. So we just kind of won without using it, just for funsies. But it couldn't actually, I think it would have been possible if I was better. We didn't actually beat it without getting Nidhogg. I think I saw a Giant Grant Games video where there was something wrong with an earlier version of the mission, and the Giant was moving through the map faster than it was supposed to. So you had to use tactics to beat it without getting Nidhogg. Now that I think about it, I was kind of like, cool, it's cool, you can beat it without. And now I'm like, oh wait, no, I did actually already see that. So anyway, that's it. That's the last mission where we play as anyone other than the Atlanteans. We have, I believe, 3 missions left, and in all of them, we're going to play as the Atlanteans, and we are fighting against the Titans and trying to drive them back into Tartarus to save the world so that we can play a campaign as the Chinese. And I think there is another campaign that is on its way where you play in Japanese mythology. But as far as a cohesive storyline about Arkantos and friends, much like, Jim Davis, and, he took Arkantos and then he packaged it with like US Acres to try to get people to watch that cartoon. Arkantos and Friends story ends in a couple of videos as young Castor and his friends continue their fight with the Titans. It's like a clash of the Titans, except that we're clashing against Titans.